Hey everyone, we are your hosts,
Emily,
Danielle,
and Kaylee, and you're listening to
girl.
let's
Yap. So we are your hosts, and we are all music therapists working at a nonprofit together, and I think we should just go around and talk about kind of who we are, how long we've been doing what we're doing, and yeah, I'll start. My name is Kaylee. I am 27. I've been a music therapist for 4 years. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Just a little baby.
Just a baby. No, 4 years. And I've been with Keys all 4 of those years.
So I'm Danielle. I just turned 25. Crazy to think about. I've been with Keys and practicing as an MTBC for, I just had a year mark being at Keys.
Woo-hoo.
So pretty crazy.
I'm Emily, and currently I'm working towards my MTBC, but I've been with Keys since, last July? I started my internship.
The July before.
July
yeah.
before.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So you've been
See,
on
now
a
it's
year
hard to
almost.
think. Wow.
Yeah.
Couple
That's
years.
crazy.
Yeah.
We really just wanted to start this podcast as a way to connect as music therapists and advocate for music therapy and advocate for the populations that we work with and also just connect as humans because a lot of the hustle and bustle of being a professional, I feel like the humanity gets lost.
Yes.
So I think that's our main goal and wanting to connect with this podcast and wanting to connect with all of you in this podcast too.
Yeah, just navigating our many shared experiences we've gone through just from college when you're obtaining your degree, going to internship, to a professional of just, you're not alone in this. And there's just a lot of ideas and resources that we have that we want to share, other people can share with us. So maybe we have some intervention share ideas we can offer. Just professionals are human too. I think we get very lucky and we could be silly. We love to be silly.
We do
just
love to be
reminding
silly.
people we have a voice. I know Kaylee's been working to use her voice in many different ways. That's her word for this year.
That is my word for the year.
We're humans, and that's okay. And being humans, we want to also potentially open up to maybe other people come on our podcast as well, share experiences. No, you're not alone in this crazy journey of life and our professional world. So we have many ideas of who we can invite on. We would definitely love some ideas if you have any good recommendations.
I think we really just want to strive to put out kindness into the world. There's a lot going on in our world, and it's not all kind. And we want our corner of the internet, of our profession, to expand outward. And the biggest message that we want is just to lead with kindness and remember that that should be the forefront of everything you're doing, no matter if you're a music therapist, if you're a teacher, if you're another type of therapist, if you, I don't know, work in a grocery store. Whatever you do, I think we want to be able to connect with you on that basic human level of just being kind and sharing the love with the world that is so much forgotten. One of the other big parts that we wanted to accomplish with this podcast is changing the stigma around being a new professional, change the stigma in our profession of music therapy internship, of the fear that comes with failing, almost, the fear of failure that a lot of young music therapists have, a lot of interns have. And we want to kind of change that stigma. And we want to change the stigma of a lot of different things. I know we might be talking about our autism community coming up. Next month is Autism Acceptance Month, so we are hoping to kind of change some stigmas around that too. And really, we just want to connect and navigate this life as young, successful women who are thriving in their career and also learning how to find joy and fulfillment in every aspect of our life, which is not always easy.
Yeah.
As a therapist, when you're a human helping humans, it's easy to get lost in just being the helper. And I think we all really just want to, at the core of it, remember that we sometimes need help. And
And it's okay to ask for help.
yeah.
And reach out to resources that we're hopefully trying to provide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Create a discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that we all have a purpose in this world. And I think for me, I've done a lot of reflecting on it in this past year, but it's really just being a light for people and spreading kindness in the world. And I've always done that throughout my life. Not to sound like pompous,
Yeah.
but I just really I love volunteer work. I thrive on helping my community, and that I really feel is my purpose. It doesn't have to be tied to exactly what I'm doing, but yeah.
You're a light to us.
Yes.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Okay. So another thing I know we really want to do with this podcast is like be a source of inspiration for everybody, really kind of be a resource for people to turn to when they need ideas or someone to turn to just as a friend and know that they're not alone.
Yeah. I mean, the name of our
Yeah.
podcast kind of came out of that is we love to yap.
Oh, yeah.
We're a
So
little distracted sometimes.
We'll be
Yeah.
here to yap with you, whatever
Yeah,
you need to
and-
yap about. You
and
know?
sometimes that's one of the things in our day that we just need.
I feel like most of
Yeah.
our inspiration of like, I mean, that could just come from supervision of just, we're actually talking with others in our profession and we're getting new ideas out that we're like, we could be talking about our day and we're like, I just got an idea.
Yeah.
I need to do
Oh,
this.
yeah.
So I feel like that's also really important, just having someone to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah. And I think, too, just knowing that you aren't isolated. I feel like we all think that we have to do it by ourselves and that we can do it by ourselves, and we really can't. There's too much that we do, and we just can't do it alone. So we need that extra support. And we want to
We
be
do.
that support, too, for
We
everyone
want to be
else.
that safe place, I feel like, for
Yeah.
I love that.
like not just each other, but for like other musicians and music therapists and students, you know, other young professionals, and
Just all your feelings
yeah.
of what you're feeling is valid.
yes,
And we just want to help you.
Yeah.
No, you're not alone.
Yeah, and share in those lived experiences. We want to share our experiences working in the field, you know, as much as we can, and share what we've learned from that and share how we've grown as humans by doing what we do. And I think that's probably the most important thing to remember is we are humans helping humans, and so when those humans grow, we also have to grow with them. We are going to wrap up this mini-sode for you guys. And we would love to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions that you want to ask us about what we want to do with the podcast, our experiences, questions about music therapy, we might get a little silly and do some game nights on here.
Many
talk about the
ideas.
books that we're reading. Really just be people to people. So if you have any questions about any of that, feel free to drop the questions in the comments. We also have an email that you can send us questions to, and that is girlletsyap@gmail.com. That is girlletsyap@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening. We hope to yap with you more next time.
We'll see you guys
See you
later.
Goodbye.
Bye.